were sitting right beside me, like the sunlight in the room. I thought love would last forever, like a quiet afternoon. You would laugh at little stories I barely listened to. I thought time would wait for us, like it always seemed to do. Now the silence says the truth. I was blind to what was real. I should have loved you better when you were next to me. Held your hand a little longer, said the things you needed to hear. I thought you'd always be there, like the air I couldn't see. Now the space you left beside me is where you used to be. You were patient with my distance, with the walls I never showed, while I walked through life believing love would never have to go. You were there in every moment, every quiet ordinary day, and I never saw the miracle slowly slipping away. Now the truth is all I hear in the echoes of your name. I should have loved you better when you were next to me. Held your heart a little closer, showed you what you meant to me. I thought you'd always be there, like the air I couldn't see. Now the space you left beside me is where you used to be. If time could turn around just one quiet day, I would look at you and finally say, you were never ordinary, you were everything to me. I should have loved you better when your world was close to mine. Every small and simple moment now shines like a sign. I thought love was endless, like the sky above the sea. Now the space you left beside me is where my heart will be. Morning sunlight through the window looks the same as yesterday. People walking down the street like nothing changed along the way. The world keeps turning slowly, cars keep passing by. Funny how the earth keeps moving, even when love says goodbye. I thought everything would stop the moment that you left. But life goes on without you, the days keep moving on. The sun still rises softly even after you are gone. And though the nights feel longer than they ever used to do, the world keeps spinning quietly. Life goes on without like a storm that passed the sea, leaving only quiet memories drifting back to me. Somehow time keeps moving, even when hearts stand still. And life goes on without you. The days keep moving on. The sun still rises softly even after you are gone. And though the nights feel longer than they ever used to do, the world keeps spinning quietly. Life goes on without you. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it's just breathing slow, learning how to walk again on roads we used to know. Yes, life goes on without you, but something still remains. Every laugh we share together still echoes through my veins. And though the years may carry me to somewhere far from you, the heart I am becoming still remembers you. And I was walk the city on a quiet afternoon, when a song began to play like it always played for you. And suddenly the moment felt familiar in my chest, like a door I thought was closed softly opened in my head. Some things fade like photographs, some things stay like a light. You became the memory that never really left, not a shadow in the dark, but a warmth inside my chest. Life keeps moving forward, but some parts quietly remain. You became the memory that never fades away. I don't search for you in crowds like I used to long ago, but sometimes in the silence your voice returns so slow. And not a pain that breaks my heart, and not a storm I cannot fight, just a gentle kind of echo in the quiet of the night. Some loves disappear in time, some just learn to stay. Never really left, not a shadow in the dark, but a warmth inside my chest. Life keeps moving forward, but some parts quietly remain. You became the memory that never fades away. that quietly remains. Not a story full of sorrow, just a soft and distant flame. Life keeps moving forward, but somewhere deep inside, you became the memory that stayed with me through time. We were young beneath the summer, laughing in the fading light, thinking love would last forever, like the endless sky at night. Every word felt like a promise, every dream felt close and true. Back when all the world was simple, back when all I knew was you. Time can take the road apart, but it can't erase the start. 'Cause even if it ended, even if you're gone, every little moment still lives quietly on. Every laugh we shared together, and every tear we knew, even if it ended, I'm still glad it was you. Life can move in different directions, hearts can slowly drift away, but the love we held between us still belongs to yesterday. Not every story lasts forever, not every flame survives the rain, but some love stays like music, softly playing in our veins. Some goodbyes don't mean regret, they just mean we once were real. Even if it ended, even if you're gone, every little moment still lives quietly on. Every laugh we shared together, every tear we knew, even if it ended, I'm still glad it was you. Maybe love was never meant to stay for all our years. Maybe it was only meant to shape the hearts we carry. Even if it ended, even if you're gone, every light you left behind still gently leads me on. Every step I'm taking now was softer because of you. Even if it ended, our love was still true. used to think the ending was the only thing that stayed. Like every happy moment would slowly fade away. But something in the distance started showing me the truth. Love can leave a light behind, even when it moves. And every step I take today feels softer than before. Because I loved you, I learned what hearts can be, how a simple touch can change the way the world can feel to me. Even if our story was never meant to stay, because I loved you, I'm stronger than yesterday. I see the world with different eyes than I did long ago. The quiet in the evening doesn't feel so cold. Every memory we made still lives inside my chest. Not as something broken, but something I was blessed. Maybe love was never meant to only stay or go. Because I loved you, I learned what hearts can be, how a simple touch can change the way the world can feel to me. Even if our story was never meant to stay, because I loved you, I'm stronger than yesterday. Some love becomes a lesson, some love becomes a light, showing us the beauty even in goodbye. Because I loved you, I know what love can do, how even broken moments can turn our hearts into something a little braver, something a little new. Because I loved you, I became someone true. Sometimes in the morning, when the light begins to fall, I almost hear you laughing somewhere down the hall. A song begins to play, and suddenly I know there are places in my heart that never let you go. It's not the pain I used to feel, just a voice inside the breeze. I still hear you sometimes in the quiet of the day, in the music of the moments that slowly drift my way. Not a shadow full of sorrow, not a storm I must outrun. I still hear you sometimes, like an echo in the sun. Walking through the city when the evening starts to glow, someone says your favorite phrase and memories start to flow. The world keeps moving forward, but every now and then your voice returns so softly, like it never left back then. Some loves fade into silence, some stay between the lines. I still hear you sometimes in the quiet of the day, in the music of the moments that slowly drift my way. Not a shadow full of sorrow, not a storm I must outrun. I still hear you sometimes, like an echo in the sun. Maybe love becomes a sound that time cannot erase, a whisper in the distance, a memory we embrace. I still hear you sometimes when the night becomes so still, in the spaces of the silence where your voice lives on until every dream has fallen quiet, every road I've come upon. I still hear you sometimes, softly moving on. We don't walk the same streets now, different rhythms, different days, but I still feel a quiet kindness when your memory finds its way. There's no weight inside the distance, no regret for where we've been, only gratitude for moments that we lived and held within. Time carried us forward like rivers to the sea, yet something warm and steady remains inside of me. Still gentle, still ours, like a light that softly stays in the laughter we remember, in the warmth of shared days. We may live in separate stories under unfamiliar skies, but the love that shaped our hearts still lives between our lives. I pass the places we once lingered, and the air feels calm and clear. Not a shadow of the sorrow, just a warmth that lingers here. There is peace in how we changed, in the past we chose to take. Love can leave without disappearing, love can grow in what it gave. We didn't lose the meaning, we didn't lose the light, we only set it gently free to travel through our lives. Still gentle, still ours, like a light that softly stays in the laughter we remember, in the warmth of shared days. We may live in separate stories under unfamiliar skies, but the love that shaped our hearts still lives between our lives. Maybe love is not in keeping. Maybe love is letting be, holding someone with compassion, setting both our spirits free. Still gentle, still ours, not a past we must return, but a quiet kind of blessing in the tenderness we learned. And wherever life may lead us, through the years and changing views, what we shared remains a kindness, soft and always true. Not every love is meant to stay, yet every love can guide. And what we held with open hearts still walks with us inside. The coffee cup is still there, where you left it by the sink. Morning light across the table, it was quieter than I think. Your sweater on the chair, still holding yesterday. Funny how a simple room can change in just one day. I never noticed silence when your voice filled every wall. When the house became quiet, I finally understood love was living in the moments I thought were just routine. Every laugh, every whisper, every ordinary day. Now the house became quiet when you walked away. Your footsteps used to echo through the hallway late at night. Now the clock is all I hear, keeping time with empty light. I thought love was something that would always stay the same, but the quiet in this room keeps repeating your name. I never knew how loud a heart could feel inside the dark. When the house became quiet, I finally understood love was living in the moments I thought were just routine. Every laugh, every whisper, every ordinary day. Now the house became quiet when you walked away. If I could hear you calling just once through this door, I'd tell you every small thing I never said before. When the house became quiet, I finally could see you were never just a moment, you were everything to me. Every breath of this silence, every memory we made. Now the house became quiet since you walked away. used to wake up wondering if you were thinking too, if somewhere in the silence you were missing me like I missed you. Every road I walked along felt longer than before, like the world kept moving on, but I was standing at your door. But something's changing quietly inside my heart these days. Time is slowly teaching me how to breathe again, how to let the memories be memories instead. Not every love is meant to stay forever true. Time is slowly teaching me how to live without you. I still see a shadow in the places that we knew, but it doesn't break me like it used to do. Sometimes I even smile when your name crosses my mind, like a song I used to love, the time left behind. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it's just letting go. Time is slowly teaching me how to breathe again, how to let the memories be memories instead. Not every love is meant to stay forever true. Time is slowly teaching me how to live without you. I thought love would leave a scar and never fade away, but maybe love just changes shape as the years begin to stay. Time is slowly teaching me how to stand alone, how to walk these quiet roads and still feel at home. And though a part of me will always belong to you, time is slowly teaching me what my heart can do. Walked a long road through the silence, learning how to stand alone. Every step felt like a question, every night a colder home. But somewhere in the distance, a quiet feeling grew, like a window slowly opening to a softer view. Maybe hearts are made to heal, even after breaking two. Maybe love will come again, like a sunrise after rain. Not the same as yesterday, but beautiful in a different way. And though I carry memories of everything we knew, maybe love will come again. Someday shining through. I don't search for perfect moments like I used to long ago. Now I know the smallest kindness can be brighter than we know. The world feels wide before me, like a road I've never seen. And somewhere past the horizon there's a place my heart can lean. Maybe every goodbye isn't where the story ends. Or maybe love will come again, like a sunrise after rain. Not the same as yesterday, but beautiful in a different way. And though I carry memories of everything we knew, maybe love will come again. Someday shining through, I won't rush tomorrow, I won't force the light, but I know my heart is slowly learning how to try. Maybe love will come again when the time is right, like a quiet star appearing in the middle of the night. And if someone takes my hand like you once used to do, maybe love will come again. Soft and new. For a long time I believed it, love was something left behind, like a photograph of summer fading slowly in my mind. Every road felt unfamiliar, every night a little long, like the world kept moving forward, but my heart stayed where you'd gone. But somewhere in the quiet, a softer feeling grew. Maybe every broken ending isn't where the story ends. Maybe every lonely road leads where love begins again. Like a sunrise in the distance after endless nights of rain. Maybe every heart can find where love begins again. Now the sky feels a little wider than it did those empty days, and the silence doesn't scare me like it used to in those days. Every step I take feels lighter, like a door has opened wide. And somewhere beyond the horizon there's a place my heart can try. Maybe love was always waiting just beyond the pain. Maybe every broken ending isn't where the story ends. Maybe every lonely road leads where love begins again. Like a sunrise in the distance after endless nights of rain. Maybe every broken ending is the start of something new. Every tear we've ever cried turns into a better view. And somewhere in tomorrow, past the shadows of the pain, every heart can find where love begins again.